OUTBACK MATE3s, powering the MATE3s for the first time. And this is the initial startup, how we can power up the OUTBACK MATE3s after it has been installed by jwsolarusa. Everybody has a way of installing or putting stuff together for their off-grid solar system. This is how I've done mine. If you haven't seen the first video for the unboxing and installing, mounting it into the flexware of the OUTBACK, this guy right here, I want you to go back and check my playlist and see the video before this. There's few videos before this one, and check it out for the OUTBACK MATE3s. We just replaced the OUTBACK MATE3. This is an upgrade live at the jwsolarusa. Before we go there, I want to show you some of the components. Right here is the FlexNet DC. It's normally called FNDC. It's responsible for the state of charge. You can see all the numbers here. You can see all these. There's a light on the corner here where it tells you the state of charge on all the way here. It's green. Here is the OUTBACK Hub 4. So this one can take 4 components here, which is the MATE. It's gonna plug on the MATE, the output of that. It has a MATE out, and this one is gonna plug into this one here. And we have the OUTBACK charge controller and the OUTBACK inverter. They're all connected to this. So this look like is the router, like your internet. Looks the router, combines everything here and projects it here. And this is the main guy that does the monitoring. It can go online, you can do offline. It doesn't mean you need this one if you're offline or off-grid totally. You can do whatever you want, but this is a very useful machine for programming, and everything tells you how healthy your batteries and tweaking and everything, grid tied, grid zero, all that good stuff. Can do that. It comes with an SD card. It's a 16 gigabyte of SD card, and we can go ahead and power the system. But my system has redundant breakers or disconnects. Let me show you one. This bad boy you're seeing here is my main battery disconnect. Okay, it's a 48. It can take up to about 48, I think up to 60 volts power DC. So it comes from the batteries. It goes through here first. It has on and off 1 and 2, or I can do combine it down there. So I can able to put power 2 components here. Designates individual 1 and 2, or 1 and 2 down here. So let's go back here. So what I'm gonna do, we have another disconnect on the corner right there. And if you can see it, sorry, it's right here. So this is the main disconnect again for the midnight E panel. That's a midnight solar E panel. So that's where everything connected. The shunt, all bus bars are there. The AC, DC, they're all inside our box. So let's go back now and try to power up this thing for the first time. So I'm gonna be flipping the switch I showed you earlier, this one here, and it transmits the power to this box here. And I'm gonna flip the other switch, but I don't want you to miss any of the initial start here as we go along trying to see how the MATE3s looks like when it powers up. Okay, like and subscribe. jwsolarusa. The next one is gonna be showing you the programming, how I program this. Okay, here we go. Channel 1. Okay, the power has been transmitted to the box now. And I'm going to be flipping this breaker here. Watch it. It's going to be a diagnostic test, and it's going to be looking for all the components. It tells you which one is connected to who, what hub is connected to, and it's going to say if it's a hub 1, hub 2, hub 3, but they have a certain sequence how you can power it up, or you can put this equipment into this. So the OUTBACK inverter is going to be number 1, number 2 the charge controller, and number 3 is going to be the FNDC. So we give the priority first to the inverter. And guys, this is what it looks like. So if you're wondering, and this is how it looks like. Powering the MATE3s for the first time live here at the JwSolar USA. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the programming, and you guys can see the voltage on the batteries. These batteries have been sitting since before COVID started. I disconnect the 48 volts, and if you want to see, go back to the videos and you can see where the time I disconnect. And now it's pulsing. So it's searching for power right now, and which there is no power AC going out. So we are sitting at 65.2 volt on a 48 volt system with the Chrysler Pacifica or LG Chem batteries live at the JwSolar USA. I hope all my OUTBACK fans are really happy, and we are back online, and we're gonna go officially online while we're gonna be having the magnums to rest and do some maintenance on them. So these systems are running, one for summer and the other system for the winter. So like and subscribe, JwSolar USA. Next one we're going to be doing the programming. I hope you like. Bye for now.